Mining is how crypto enthusiasts describe the process of solving complex math problems to validate transactions and secure a blockchain network. The first person to solve these puzzles gets rewarded with cryptocurrency. The most famous example is Bitcoin, which uses something called proof of work, but many other blockchains also rely on mining. The catch? Mining isn't cheap. It requires expensive hardware and eats up a ton of energy. For most people, the upfront cost to start mining just isn't worth it. Some projects have tried to fix this by making it possible to mine on your smartphone. Since phones are powerful mini-computers that are often sitting around doing nothing, people thought, why not use them for mining? Early attempts drained batteries and burned through data plans. That's where the Pi network comes in. They've developed a way to let you mine using your phone without the heavy energy costs, and they're promising to launch their long-awaited mainnet in early 2025. However, there are a lot of people who think this project is a scam, and for good reason. Welcome to the NexCrypt, the #1 YouTube channel for crypto education. Here we break down cryptocurrency topics using analogies, stories, and examples so anyone can understand. In this video, we'll be explaining what the Pi network is, how it works, and some of our concerns about the project. What is the Pi network? The Pi network calls itself a free-to-mine cryptocurrency that aims to make financial independence accessible to everyone. It was founded in 2019 by a group of Stanford PhDs. Here's how it works. You download the Pi network app, open it up daily, and tap a button to mine Pi tokens. That's it. Mining on Pi literally takes seconds. The more consistent you are, the more Pi tokens you can earn. But as of January 2025, the Pi token has no real-world value. It's not tradable on any exchanges, and there's no mainnet network operating to support it yet. Currently, the only way you can get it is through mining Pi in the app. How does Pi mining work? Pi uses a unique consensus mechanism inspired by the Stellar Consensus Protocol and something called the Federated Byzantine Agreement. Instead of relying on proof of work like Bitcoin does, Pi uses a trust graph to validate transactions. Here's a simplified breakdown. You mine Pi by opening the app daily and interacting with it. You can invite your friends forming part of the trust graph. Your activity is then sent to desktop node operators, people running Pi's node software on computers. These node operators verify transactions and submit them to the network. Supernodes finalize the process. They double-check that all the nodes agree on transaction validity and record the data to the blockchain. As it stands, anyone can apply to run a node, but the Pi core team decides who gets approved, meaning it is permissioned. There are two types of nodes: regular nodes, which verify and submit transactions; supernodes, which do everything regular nodes do, plus participate in the consensus process and share the official blockchain data with the network. Why hasn't Pi launched yet? Pi's mainnet was originally planned for 2021, but has been delayed multiple times. The reasons, or excuses, include technology development taking longer than expected, a lack of liquidity, delays in ensuring KYC regulatory compliance in every country they operate in, external factors like pandemics or wars that might hinder the success of the open network. The core team has set 3 conditions for launching the open network, also called the public mainnet. The technology, legal framework, and business strategies must be ready. At least 15 million users must complete KYC verification, with 10 million migrated to mainnet, and there must be 100 apps available. The external environment must be favorable, a vague criterion left to the core team's discretion. KYC and security concerns. Pi requires all users to verify their identity. The app uses a mix of machine learning and human review to confirm that you're a real person. This process includes uploading a photo ID and completing a video verification. Pi claims to redact sensitive data where possible, but unredacted information may be shared with human verifiers if the automated system struggles to verify it. Despite not having a mainnet, the Pi network app has over 100 million downloads on the Google Play Store. This is partly due to their referral system, which rewards users for inviting others in what is basically a pyramid scheme. The more active your referrals are, the more Pi you can mine. To keep users engaged, Pi has introduced built-in apps created by the community. One example is Map of Pi, which lets businesses willing to accept Pi list themselves for users to find. Their long-term goal is to create a global economy where Pi tokens are used as currency for goods and services. They've also launched the Pi browser app with a non-custodial wallet, allowing users to send Pi within the ecosystem. However, until the mainnet launches, Pi can't be traded for cash or other cryptocurrencies. Tokenomics. Pi runs on its own blockchain and is considered a Layer 1 network. The total supply is capped at 100 billion tokens, allocated as follows: 65% for miners, 10% for community building, 5% for exchanges, 20% for the team. To avoid a token dump when Pi eventually launches, they've introduced a lockup period where users can opt to lock up a portion of their rewards in exchange for higher mining rates. Concerns and criticisms. The Pi network has faced skepticism about how it plans to sustain itself. The key question: how will they make money? They've stated that they don't accept fundraising from users or investors, leading some to speculate that they might sell user data. According to the Google Play Store, the app collects personal information like names, email addresses, and locations. While Pi claims this data is encrypted during transit, they also admit it may be shared with third parties. Another concern is whether Pi will maintain user interest long-term. Clicking a button daily might lose its appeal if there's no real-world value or utility for the token. If you think clicking a button daily earns you $10, you might keep doing it. But if it earns a tenth of a penny, you'll probably stop. Pi's developers likely know this, which is why they hope their ecosystem apps will keep users engaged. Additionally, the continual delay of the mainnet raises doubts. Even if Pi launches, how will Pi tokens have value? There isn't enough money in the ecosystem to support the hundreds of millions of miners worldwide. Another major red flag is Pi's pyramid scheme-based referral system. Pi claims it's not a multi-level marketing scheme, MLM, because bonuses are shared evenly between referrer and referee. However, people are still rewarded increasingly for every person they invite, making it functionally the same. Finally, how does tapping a button actually mine? No matter how much research we did, we couldn't figure out how tapping a button contributes to securing the network. Pi tokens are just generated every hour and distributed to active users daily, meaning no actual mining occurs. This constant token generation also suggests inflation will devalue Pi over time. Despite these concerns, the fact that no one is losing money by participating in Pi is a relief. It doesn't cost anything to participate other than time and effort. At the NexCrypt, we just hope that those building in this ecosystem get fairly rewarded for their work. The Pi network's goal of financial inclusion is noble, and its simple approach to mining has attracted millions of users. However, without a public mainnet, liquidity, a clear monetization strategy, a heavy referral system, and infinite inflation, Pi's future remains uncertain. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something, and most of all, I hope to see you in our next one.